This is what I find fucking interesting. You niggas plan on showing up and showing out for the Little Mermaid movie because they made Ariel black. You dumb motherfuckers. When you have a black creator right here making a movie about the Woman King, but none of you motherfuckers ain't talking about that. No, you want to talk about some shit that originally had a white woman there, but because you was able to replace the white woman and put a black woman there, are you excited about that? You plan on showing up and showing out for that. But meanwhile, here the Woman King is about to come out soon. I don't see none of you motherfuckers talking about that. Because here's the truth. You need white people to validate the shit before you go out and spend any money on it. That's why you won't buy your homegirl t-shirt because she charging $50 for it, but you don't recognize the name, so you don't want to spend that much. But you'll go ahead and spend $300, $400, $500 on some Louis Vuitton shit. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Atreus. I'm coming at you live from the ATL, bringing you more gaming, entertainment, news, commentary, and analysis, all right? Today, we got to talk about Viola Davis and the Woman King, all right? We're going to get into it right after the drop.
What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up.
All right, team, you already know the drill. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the red subscribe button. All right, and after you do, go and follow me on Twitter at the number 4 TRAES and let me know that you are a subscriber. I'm going to follow you back because when we blow up, and we will, I want to know everyone who was here during the struggle. Okay, let's get into the news. Viola Davis, God damn it. All right, Viola Davis, star of the upcoming Woman King movie, says that audiences who don't see the Woman King are supporting the narrative that black women cannot lead the box office globally. My only question about this is, have you ever made room for the possibility that statement might be true? I mean, I don't think it is true. But the thing is, you have to write stories that people unanimously want to see. Now, from what I've heard about the story and the way that they are marketing it, they're trying to market it like white people evil. But what I've heard from the story is that it's not actually about, fighting against what they call colonizers or whatever the case may be. But you can't market the movie to be anti-white and then expect white people to show up. Now, here's the funny thing. It ain't the white people you got to worry about showing up. It's the niggers. You feel me? Black folks do not historically show up for shit like this. What I find interesting. Anyway, let's get into the article before I get into that point, because I'm going to make an interesting point. According to star Viola Davis, any audience member who declines to financially support The Woman King and see the film in theaters is supporting the narrative that black women cannot lead the box office globally. You're not going to guilt trip me or anybody else into watching this movie. If anything, you're turning us the fuck off. Because I don't give a fuck about whether or not a black woman can lead the box office. I don't know why I keep wanting to throw an L in there. But maybe because this movie's going to be an L. But you're not going to guilt trip me into watching this shit, bro. Well, I'm going to watch it for the channel anyway because I got to review it. But before I had a YouTube, I had no interest in this movie whatsoever. It's not shit that I'm into. Sorry. Set in the historical African kingdom of Dahomey during the opening years of the 1820s, The Woman King tells a fictionalized version of the 1823 Dahomey Revolt, focusing on General Naniska and her all-female, warriors as they fight to liberate their state from subordination under the rival Oye Empire. All right. Despite the real world Dahomey Kingdom having heavily participated in the era's Atlantic slave trade, slavers would regularly take humans from the neighboring tribes by way of war or specifically targeted restocking raids and either selling them off to the Europeans or keeping them as personal property. With the practice only coming to an end thanks to the intervention of the British Navy. Ain't that a bitch? Reviews of the soon-to-be-released film indicate that The Woman King will handle the subject by depicting its protagonist, General Naniska, as a leading voice in the opposition of the practice. Trying to get to the point here. Let's see. I'm tired of it. Oh, okay. This is the part that I wanted to get to. So, let's see. One such media personality, Tyrone Edwards, a current co-host of the Canadian entertainment talk show E-Talk, who not only praised the film directly to Davis during its September 12th premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival, but also inquired as to her thoughts on how audiences can help prevent the hype surrounding The Woman King and other black-led movies from being just a moment. I was talking to your co-star, Lashana Lynch, and she said, I'm tired of these black movies just being a moment. And for some reason, she felt like this isn't just a moment. This can be the new normal going forward. That wasn't what I planned to ask you today, but that just really resonated with me, he added, before turning the question to Davis. What do you think about that in terms of moving forward and making this normal? Because this carpet feels different to me, and I've been doing this for a while. To Davis replied, absolutely, I completely 100% agree. But here's the thing. I'm going to add to that. It will just be a moment if people don't come and see the movie. And there you have it, right? But you got to stop blaming white folks for that. All right? Because white folks don't ask black people to come see their movies. They don't. You got to look internally. You know what I find interesting, though? Because this is what I was going to bring up earlier before I got into the article. This is what I find fucking interesting. You niggas plan on showing up and showing out for the Little Mermaid movie because they made Ariel black. You dumb motherfuckers. When you have a black creator right here making a movie about the Woman King, but none of you motherfuckers ain't talking about that. No, you want to talk about some shit that originally had a white woman there, but because you was able to replace the white woman and put a black woman there, are you excited about that? You plan on showing up and showing out for that. But meanwhile, here the Woman King is about to come out soon. I don't see none of you motherfuckers talking about that. Because here's the truth. You need white people to validate the shit before you go out and spend any money on it. That's why you won't buy your homegirl t-shirt because she charging $50 for it, but you don't recognize the name, so you don't want to spend that much. But you'll go ahead and spend $300, $400, $500 on some Louis Vuitton shit. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck. You need white people to validate the shit before you even pay any amount of money for it. Otherwise, you don't give a fuck about it. That's why you always go to your homeboy spot or your homegirl spot and you asking for discounts and shit. Because you don't value their shit. Here we are, a movie called The Woman King made by black people for black people. Let's see what it does at the box office. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to flop. It's going to flop. Watch, I tell you. The only narrative that it's contributing to is you can't make a pro-black movie that's high budget, not a pro-black, I'm sorry, a black movie that's high budget and think that black folks just gonna show up just cause they not. Now, the movie's gotta be good. If the movie's good, okay, we can talk. But if the movie's trash, then, ain't nobody gonna show up to watch that shit. But anyway, hope the movie's good. But I just find it funny. You showing up to go and watch a Little Mermaid movie just because they swapped the race of Ariel. Fucking vultures. I don't want to hear nobody else about. I don't want to hear no more black people talking about appropriation or being culture vultures or none of that bullshit. Because you can't even come up with your own fucking stories. And when you do come up with your own fucking stories, you don't even show up to watch the shit. So we'll see. And if the Woman King blows up at the box office, then y'all can come roast me in the comments. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know. Let's keep the conversation going down in the comments. I will head out now.
Crazy, 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 you know it's crazy. Yeah, crazy, let's go. Crazy, crazy,